I got a story for you, Pablo. Facebook is secretly using your iPhone's camera as you scroll your feed. That's not good.
That's,
Facebook. Facebook already doesn't have a good image, and
yeah, especially with accessing information you don't want them to access.
yeah. If just imagine you're going through your Facebook feed, and in the background, the camera's on. The camera's on. It's weird. So in this article, see, the issue came to light after a user reported on Twitter unusual behavior which occurs on Facebook. So she saw her little camera light on the iPhone. Yeah, just like that. So as they were scrolling, if you, I guess, nudge to the right a little bit from the left to the right.
If you open as it's opening another app, I think this is from the new iPhones, right? Where you have to swipe up to change app or whatever for the home button and stuff.
Yeah.
You could see that your camera's rolling at all times. You would expect it to just start going as you swipe to the story part,
right?
Of your
like
thing.
like on Instagram,
yeah,
like the camera's black, but as you swipe, it turns on. But no, not with Facebook.
That's not good.
I don't know if you've heard, but Facebook also has like a Facebook portal TV, where
What's that?
It's a little attachment you put on your TV that allows you to video chat. But see, the same issue arises.
Is it gonna be on all the time?
Exactly.
Like when your TV's on or something.
Do you want Facebook to be watching you in your living room? Maybe some people don't care. Maybe some people are like, "Hey, I need this," you know.
I mean, Amazon and Google are already listening to you.
Yeah, you got other companies in your house listening to you. You got.
Might as well let them see you.
Yeah. But the biggest thing, I guess, would be it's in the living room. There's a lot of activity going there.
It's the living room.
You live there. You live in that living room.
Everyone comes in. Everyone goes out.
Exactly. And, I see some people using it, maybe like the grandparents. And maybe they're already all on Facebook. That's the only social media they know how to use. So, hey, I got to see the grandkids. Oh, look at that. Oh, the babies like talking now and stuff. So I see some use for it.
I don't think it's... Yeah, but that seems like such a small target audience. I don't think there's much use to it. Is this out already or?
Yeah, this is out. You can buy this for like $149. Facebook Portal TV. Yeah. I don't know about you.
Buy two, save $50.
Oh.
That's...
Damn, they already got those deals going.
It's a deal. Whoa. Yeah, wait. So it's like the Kinect. It looks
it's like a Kinect. It looks exactly like a Kinect, really.
That's...
But you see, I don't think Facebook understands their brand right now isn't seen so proudly.
Yeah, it's not the...
You see Zuckerberg on testifying in Congress.
Talking about the information they're taking. And
yeah.
I mean, some of the information,
it's pretty practical, It's like, hey, we're going to take your email address and sell it to
give it out,
advertisements.
Other stuff too, what you like and stuff, that's kind
your
of...
interest, that's right.
That's kind of...
target marketing.
Here and there, but there's a lot of information where it's like, why are they sharing this? Why are they generating this?
Exactly.
Because you could check your on Instagram, you can check what your target ads are.
Interesting. And I think you can opt out too if you want specific ads or random ads. I remember that being an option.
That's what YouTube's doing. YouTube got this huge fine from the FTC.
Oh.
Like $170 something million, I think, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure.
But yeah, like I was saying, I think Facebook has to chill.
Yeah. And because information is pretty private, and especially with this ties right into the YouTube getting sued, because the FTC has a law that it's you can't store any information from someone under 18 without their parents' consent.
Oh,
Under
damn.
13. Under 13.
Oh, okay, under 13.
So YouTube's getting sued because of not kid friendly, kid oriented videos. Like videos that their creators are making YouTube videos for kids, basically, right?
Right.
They're targeting it towards kids, and Google still uses their cookies for ads, for targeted ads, and that's against the code.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like, oh, they're not using your email, they're not using your stuff, but they're using the YouTube videos you're watching as part of the cookies, and then you making targeted ads based on what you're watching.
So I don't know if you ever heard of a YouTube channel called Super Mario Logan, but they're pretty funny, and they use Mario plushies as their characters. And I know a lot of the audience are younger kids. I know my brother watches them all the time, right? And he gets ads, so
yeah, and they start being targeted for like those specific things or whatever they pick up as that video.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and so now YouTube creators. So the FTC said that they're gonna start targeting YouTube creators, not YouTube, because of the way that your videos should not be targeted towards kids, and if they are, now you have to indicate if they're for kids or not.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you say it's for kids, you're gonna make less money on ads. But if you say it's for kids, if you don't say it's for kids or something, you can get fined up to like $47,000 or something like that.
Wow.
Per video.
That's more than the video's worth.
So
sometimes.
What they're saying right now is that just don't target it towards kids. Just don't make your channel focused on like, oh, this is a kid YouTube channel. Yeah. Apparently you can't really have kids in the videos necessarily, like as the main stars, because then that attracts kids to watch it. And if you don't have that as a kid friendly thing, I forgot how it works exactly. People still don't understand. A lot of YouTubers I've seen on Twitter, they still don't understand how this is gonna work later on. But privacy, I mean, overall, right now we're in a lot of websites are taking information. I mean, for sure, it's if you read your terms of service and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But nobody does that.
Exactly. Honestly,
nobody does that.
Honest.
But that's protecting them against us like being mad.
Yeah.
And suing that they're taking our information. But at what point is too much? And that's what we should figure out as try to regulate that a bit.
Yeah, we need. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard we're working on a constitution of the internet or something, an online constitution.
Yeah, but the problem with that? I just learned this in a class. Well, not this in the class. So there's this thing. I don't know if you already took this class. 161. There's the Declaration of Independence of the Internet or cyberspace.
Yeah.
Where it's like, who's gonna
regulate that?
Yeah, who's gonna regulate us?
Who's gonna be possible? The cyber police?
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, who's gonna be in charge? A government can't be in charge, or else it'll become biased. If you set one government in charge of everything, it's not gonna be good. But then again, if you have no one in charge,
then you might as well not have it. I mean,
yeah, if you're not gonna have anyone in charge, it's gonna be. I mean, look at the internet in the 90s, in 95 after it was created, and the early 2000s. I mean, you could do anything. Yeah. Downloading music, it was so easy.
A little shift here on stories. We're gonna go to Apple, and Apple's set to launch the new MacBook Pro with a bigger screen and new keyboard. Now, I don't own a Mac, but I know Pablo, you do.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, how's the keyboard?
On my lap. This keyboard is actually really nice.
What model do you have?
I have let's find out the exact model. I have the early 2015 model.
Okay.
So the 13-inch MacBook Pro.
So you don't have the flat keys. You have the.
No, I have the ones that pop up a bit, which
yeah.
everyone says is the best right now. They still say this is the best version of it. It's not the 2012 model. It's better than 2012's model. The keyboard. It's not. I would say it's not like as clunky as the 2012 model, but then again, it's bigger than the 2016 model, where they really messed up, and it's so hard to type with the 2016 model if you're not used to it. Like once you start using, like,
are they loud?
First time, it's not that it's loud. For what, the 2016 model?
Is that one
one's
loud? Not loud. Give it a little clickety clacky.
No, this gets pretty loud. I wouldn't say it doesn't, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's a decent click. You know, not so much the click, more of a being able to tell what you're changing key to key. That's the hard thing about the 2016 model. It's you can travel from one key to the other with like little to no change in like size. So then it's hard to indicate like where you are and if you actually moved your finger away from that specific key.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. I mean, yeah, they had problems. Apple had a lot of problems with it, and
they're moving, right? They're moving from a 15-inch screen to the higher resolution 16-inch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what that inch is gonna really do. Might help with the touch screen. You know, it might make the keyboard bigger.
Do you think Mac is gonna?
No, not a touch screen. The touch bar.
Oh, the touch bar.
It might help with the touch bar.
Okay, it might accommodate for that escape key they're gonna add.
Yeah, that extra inch could space out the keyboard a tiny bit more, which would also might bring up more issues with the keyboard. But we'll see. I mean, they could implement it correctly. And
dang, dude! So the 16-inch is gonna start at $2,399.
Buy that.
2,000. You thought 1,800 was bad. Now they're raising. They're bumping it up.
My computer was 1,000. I think it was like on the school sale, the back to school sale they do every year. It's pretty. Honestly, it's worth it to buy it around that time. I'd say it's a pretty good investment. But I mean, 2,000. Come on, what's gonna be on it? What is it gonna be like? 32 gig RAM?
And they better be at 2,000
with a nice processor. I think that'd be they have to have that in order for it to sell. Because what's the Mac Pro?
The Mac Pro?
The one that it's like a terabyte of RAM or whatever.
Oh yes, the cheese grater.
Yeah. The
cheese grater, yo, that thing. They made it a little more modular. Yeah. You have some flexibility to it, but at a good price point.
God.
At a high price point, you know.
Do they have the prices? Look, it's 56 threads, so 28 cores. You know, if you get the 28 core model,
that's a lot of money though.
Why would you need 28 cores? But I mean, it depends what you're doing. You know,
maybe you're loading up that Minecraft. Maybe you want high resolution pixels within the pixels. You never know. I mean, with Minecraft Earth coming out, you might need.
You could run it.
You can just walk around with your desktop.
You can load the whole world.
Load the whole world in a couple seconds here.
The actual world.
Yeah, just load the actual world. Go to
4 terabytes of storage. Okay, so you can get all flash storage architecture. It starts with 256 gigabytes, and it's configurable to a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, and 4 terabyte SSD. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna be a good powerhouse. I mean, the build looks good. I'll tell you that. It looks sturdy.
You wanna check it out? How it would look on your desk? Apple actually has a. Okay, let's see.
You know, talking about virtual reality. The new HoloLens 2 by Microsoft came out.
Oh, they came out?
Yeah, they came out earlier this year. Or at least the trailer came out February of this year. And I think they did come out already. I think you can actually buy them for a couple thousand, actually. Not exactly sure how much. But about like $3,500 for the device only.
Oh.
But here's what I get about them. You know, the HoloLens 1, they were geared more towards lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you waking up and using them as a consumer.
That's what they were focusing
but
on.
Look, I'll show you the trailer here. It's only like a minute. But as you can see, damn, look at that.
That chip.
Yeah, the chips look like skyscrapers when you go through microscopes. Crazy. But you can see they're geared more towards productivity and businesses now.
Yeah, that's
they're
what I'm
going
seeing
towards it.
from the Microsoft website. There's a whole... it's for work. It's...
Yeah, you want to do some VR surgery? You can do some VR surgery.
Pretty much.
And I think that would be a big step. And if you want to learn a little more.
That's impressive.
It is. And look at that. Look at this guy. This guy's just pulling out
stuff from
stuff. He just pulled out a bone from somebody's head.
Spine, you know.
Look at that. Look at this guy. He's
just building his motorcycle.
He's building a motorcycle in VR. Look at that.
That'd be so cool.
Look at that. But I mean, yeah, that's.
Oh, and look at that surgery.
Look at damn! She just what is she gonna do?
She's gonna pull that heart out.
She's gonna pull the heart out.
That's.
If you guys haven't done, go search up Microsoft HoloLens 2 trailer.
That's impressive.
Follow along. Look at that tree. Dang, just spawn the tree. You can imagine plays. You know what? Directors can actually see how their things are gonna look like before they try to implement it in real life and spend all that money on props and stuff. That could be really could be useful. But yeah, they're geared towards more
of
the business side now. And if you're a business, $3,500 for productivity isn't I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah. You can rent them.
And you can rent
them.
I remember when HoloLens were used as a thing where you can play Minecraft on.
Yeah, that's when they got announced.
Dang, when they first got announced, we started playing Minecraft. It's like
the original Minecraft Earth.
Yeah, that's
really what they were trying to push, but it's not gonna. They're not gonna add it to the HoloLens. Look, he's on Mars.
Yeah. I mean, what they're going for, like VR hasn't taken off as people expected, but are you still on that train? Would you invest in VR? Virtual reality. Is that market gonna blow up soon? If and by soon goggles, I mean like in the next 10 years.
Goggles is where it's at.
Goggles now?
I don't think so. I think that if we really want to go all out, there's more to it.
All right, how about this? Besides the price point, what's stopping you from using?
It's honestly the price point's not even that crazy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just never got really into it. Like VR, they'd say like the HTC,
the Vive,
or the. I remember in high school, in a program I was in, we had someone brought in the Oculus.
Oh yes,
the original Oculus. And so he worked for a company that recorded 3D movie, 360 movies, 360 music festivals.
Okay, so you would be able to experience those
for VR. Yes, the company was Jaunt, Jaunt. Let's see if
Jaunt.
Let's see if
Jaunt sounds like a Gatorade flavor.
Jaunt VR. There we go.
Hey man, what flavor do you want? Give me that the purple Jaunt. I'm feeling kind of jaunty today.
You see, they're award-winning.
Nice. You know, if you were to ask me, I'd say what's stopping me from using virtual reality before the price point. I'd say setting it up. I think all the clunkiness of the wires, maybe you need room. Maybe you want to walk around, but you don't have that kind of room.
Well, they're focusing on Snapchat for filters.
Oh, that's where that money's coming from. Huh?
That's
pretty
cool.
That's cool.
But I remember them. They were focusing on VR so now it's XR. So it's not VR or AR. AR is augmented reality, so it's like Snapchat.
Yeah.
Versus VR, where it's like just one view. And that's what you're using. They used to just be VR, and they said they were filming movies. They were filming concerts. They actually had a couple apps out of some concerts and stuff where you could listen and watch. You just look around. It's a cool concept. This was in 2016, 2015 maybe.
Yeah.
Pretty early. Not early, but because then there was the new Oculus was about to come out. But they were focusing on Google Cardboard.
Google Cardboard's awesome.
Cheaper alternatives.
Heck yeah.
And I ended up keeping Google Cardboard from that, which is pretty cool.
Nice, dude. I always get cardboard VR headsets from like the military. When, like the military visits your school and you're like, hey, hey man, let me tell you something. What are you doing after high school? What are you doing after college? Oh, you don't know. Oh,
I can tell you.
Here's this VR headset, man. Sleep on it. Let me know. No, you want more? I got more.
Yeah. VR headsets it's pretty cool, and especially back then it was like
it was a cool concept, and then we made it a reality, and
now it's
and now
you
it's
can
like,
buy actual Google. They still call it Google Cardboard, although you can buy. You could actually, they're much better. They're plastic, and like that's not what it.
Oh, I see. I know what you mean. The one with made of thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look nice. Yeah, I've seen them at my local Best Buy.
Yeah.
Local tech shops and stuff. Those are nice. So then we go on to, I don't think you've seen it, but I know I have. The new Rick and Morty that came out.
I have not.
Yeah, it's really funny. You know, if any of you haven't watched it, you should definitely go check out Rick and Morty season 4, episode 1. Man, let me tell you, no spoilers here. I'm not gonna spoil it, but Shrimp Rick and Shrimp Morty come out. Can't wait to get something in that Shrimp Morty. It'll be sweet. And that new Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Have you played it?
There's a lot of complaints.
There is?
I haven't played it.
I've seen memes where people just camp and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people. Maps are too big apparently for free for all. That's what I saw. I mean, I'm basing it off of like FaZe members that are playing. FaZe Rain, he was just explaining how he'd get on matches and they lowered the number of people on free for all, but the maps are still big.
Oh no!
So it's like it's totally opposite. They're going in opposite directions. Yeah. So
when I saw the Modern Warfare, I couldn't tell if I was watching Battlefield or Modern Warfare because I didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
These graphics are,
but then
also you also seem heavier. You seem slower. Like in Battlefield, you already are a bit slower.
Yeah.
COD had that fast paced feel.
Exactly.
And
you have that fast pace. COD, it was different. Yeah. It was different from all smaller the other CODs. Because you have smaller maps, fast paced shooting, killing. You're on that kill streak. You want more.
There's another one.
It's kind of like a little. I guess it's like a little high you get into. You're on that kill streak. You feel good. Stop. You don't want to stop. You want to keep going.
And I've heard that it's not that great right now. They also have the whole. I think footsteps are too loud. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, those headphone users.
Like you can hear people's footsteps from like really far away, so it's like you can figure out where they are.
Yeah.
But hey, a lot of complaints. They have more time to develop games now, but it doesn't look like they're putting all that time into it. They might be starting the next game.
The next game? Like Modern Warfare 2 remastered? I mean, I'd buy that.
Honestly. I mean, they remastered... Oh, they only remastered Modern Warfare, and then they remade the game.
Yeah.
It's
a little... It's like...
Counter... It's remastered, for higher resolution.
Yeah.
And then let's just remake the whole game.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, though, I've heard more about the Modern Warfare game than Black Ops 4.
Yeah, I know. Black Ops... The only thing that blew up with Black Ops 4 was... what is it? Call of Duty Blackout?
Mm-hmm.
The Battle Royale?
Yeah.
That's the one reason it was they had more traction, but I don't think that was
exactly. I mean, now it's on mobile. If they call it mobile, you got
you have battle royale, you have
you have the best
team
of both.
deathmatch, you have free for all, you have gun game, stuff like that.
Yeah. Something else that came out earlier this week, the AirPods Pro. AirPods Pro. All right. Let me know if you have them. I don't have them. I just got the.
Can I borrow them?
Okay. Yeah.
Whoever has it,
hold on.
borrow them, you know?
Yeah, they gotta. You gotta remind them if you're using them on right now. You just make sure you listen to your surroundings real quick.
Yeah.
Make sure
turn off that noise cancellation.
Yeah. What's that? Can't hear you. Oh,
you're walking home from school.
Oh yeah. Hey Siri, turn off noise cancellation. Oh, what were you saying, man? Oh, my bad. I had the new AirPods. I see that you still got the second gen. It's like, man. Honestly, I don't regret my decision for getting the second gen AirPods. I don't have the Pros, but I mean,
you also didn't pay $250.
Yeah, I didn't pay $250 for that. And I know the Beats Pro are actually cheaper now than the AirPods Pro. And so, if you want to go for the Power Beats, go ahead.
Yeah, those are $200 now, right?
Yeah, those are $200 now. And then what's going on? Black Friday is coming up. I can't wait for that.
Can't wait for the deals.
Can't wait for the deals.
Might not get anything, but you know.
Oh, I'm looking.
Nice to see.
Looking forward to some deals.
That new Pixel, Pixel 4 deals.
Ooh-wee.
Hopefully.
Oh, Disney Plus, man. Disney
Plus. Oh, everyone's on it.
Yeah.
I saw that on Twitter. It's been all over Twitter.
But I mean, it's what doesn't Disney have that I want to watch? At this point.
Yeah.
You know what? They took off Coco off of Netflix.
They took everything.
And so
you gotta get that Disney Plus. One of my friends from back home, he was on the phone with the Disney Plus representatives for like customer service. He was on the phone for 3 hours on wait. When he finally got to someone, they hung up on him.
Oh, that's the worst.
So he went on to the live chat online.
Yeah. Waited
3 hours. That's the last I heard. He didn't tweet anything after that, but
dang.
Feel bad. That's a lot of wait.
That's a 6 hour. This man took up half his day to contact some support team. I know I would get it. I mean, I'm considering getting it. I think it's an add-on on Hulu, and if it is, that'd be something I'd look into. But as of right now, I don't really need it, you know. Damn, 2 hours ago? He really waited 3 hours. Dang. That's unacceptable, honestly.
He called at 10. Then they hung up on him.
At 1?
At 1.
No.
There's a 3 hour call. What is he doing?
You know, exactly. You know, if you were to call Dunder Mifflin, they'd answer instantly.
I say he needs a discount for his first month.
Yeah. So, you know, Apple has glasses that were coming out.
Yeah, hopefully they're better than the Google glasses.
They have to be, because they pushed it back 2 years. And I think it's good that they pushed it back 2 years later, because if Apple's going to do something, they have high standards for their products. So it should work well.
Yeah, it should reflect.
It should reflect them.
It
you know, good build quality.
It shouldn't just be a new device that
they just throw out there.
Yeah.
And like, hey, let's see how that goes. You know, they're not Microsoft. They want to get it done right the first time.
Or Google. Yeah.
You know, I feel Google has that mentality. It's like, hey, you know what? This is a cool concept. Can we do it? We have the hardware. We have some of the software. Yeah, let's just put it out there, you know? If they can, they will. They'll put it out there.
We'll see. It says it might replace the Apple Watch. Which I see that. I see that.
The lens? Like the glasses?
It would have the same functionality as the Apple Watch.
Oh, okay,
some of the same.
Like
so you wouldn't need an Apple Watch anymore.
So you would run around with the glasses and stuff?
Yeah. I don't think that's the best way to wear I don't think that's the best place to wear tech.
You know what? If these glasses work as glasses,
Yeah, they probably do.
like if you can get
The prescription lens,
and
that'd be
have
great.
them be VR,
That'd be great. But I don't think glasses are a good place to wear your tech.
Yeah.
Unless they're really premium and like.
I mean, what if your
Won't
glasses
break.
fall? You know.
Yeah, I wear glasses. I've gone through plenty pairs, and
So they got to be durable.
they have to be
You know,
really
they got to
durable.
withstand
The
what
thing is, you have
6-7
tech,
feet.
so it's like, yeah, I'd say 7 feet would be like proof.
Military grade. You know, you gotta be able to
You having them fall, slip right out.
be able to
of your
run
head.
over them and stuff.
But is that? Are we there?
Yeah.
Google. What is it
Google
called?
Stadia?
Stadia. Is that the gaming thing?
Yeah, that's the gaming console.
Yeah,
they're coming
yeah.
out with. You know, I think it's pretty good.
Streaming games.
Streaming games. You know, if you don't have an Xbox, you don't have the money to buy an entire system with the game and an online subscription to play
right?
online.
This is just a subscription-based service, right?
Yeah,
To where you pay a monthly fee, but then
but you get to play a bunch of games.
yeah, they have the games.
They have the games,
It's not bad.
and you can play from anywhere. Like any TV that has a Chromecast, you can play anywhere. Really, you can play on Google Chrome. You have Google Chrome on your laptop. Slap on a controller. Look at you. You're playing Destiny 2 on your laptop without giving it the strain of a gaming computer. So I think that's a pretty cool concept. See how that goes. I know they're launching this year. So.
Yeah. And the X Optic members ahead of the Google Stadia
Oh really?
thing.
Damn, dude. Remember Optic? I don't know if you all remember Optic.
Not
Optic
RIP
Gaming.
RIP Optic.
Yeah. Let's see. Best Buy Black Friday. Do you ever go Black Friday shopping? Do you actually wait in line nowadays, or?
No, I try not to. Sometimes I'm bored on that Friday.
Oh, okay.
I go home and there's nothing else to do. Just go to a mall. And
Yeah.
later in the day, camping out isn't.
I wouldn't
the
camp
best.
out. I mean,
Let's see what's left over.
if it's like you ever see those deals on the Black Friday ads, and they're like door busters.
Yeah.
Like doors open at this, and these are door buster deals.
I mean, what? Walmart already does Thanksgiving Day.
That's
deals.
true. A lot of stores are shifting to like, hey, we're doing Black
We're
Friday
open
2 weeks
all
before Black
weekend.
Friday. Like, these
Walmart.
deals are gonna go through the entire week. Come on in.
Yeah, and then the Black Friday deals are just like, TV's like $100.
Yeah, TVs. I
But
think
then it's
TVs are
like-
still a hot item.
But the thing with I've been to the Walmart ones, and
Are
I
they,
don't think.
no. Do people still go crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. So they have like a security, like they have the stack of TVs.
Yeah.
They had a security in front of it, waiting till the time it was, because every couple of hours they launch a different thing, a different sale.
Okay.
So then right when that time is, he just moves out the way,
Yeah.
and
I mean, I'm not gonna be standing in front of.
no one's gonna stop.
I'm not. I mean,
I remember just seeing people.
I don't know how
drag
I'll
them
stop
out.
all those.
I just remember seeing people drag the TVs, and they were just taking it with them. I'm like,
Dang. Yeah, I mean, there's still a TV in there, guys. Come on.
yeah, you have to remember that.
You don't want a broken one. What, go through all that for a broken TV?
You remember jailbreaking?
Oh, jailbreaking, man. Jailbreaking was amazing. You're like, hey, I get it. My apps, yeah, they scroll in a pyramid form.
Yeah, I remember all the. What is it? Cydia?
Yeah,
That was
Cydia. That was that app store.
That was that app store. I
Looks
like how you can install something from Cydia, so you don't have to pay for anything from Cydia.
Oh
You can get
yeah.
a different SDK. Well, that's not an SDK, but it's a different. They had them cracked, basically, which is crazy because Cydia was already doing that for some things, and then there's other ones where you can get it for free.
Yes.
I remember going through all that
Damn, dude. Yeah.
jailbreaking. I remember you could jailbreak straight through your iPod or iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to the website and you slide, and it
And
starts jailbreaking.
Boof. Once I had my one of my buddies back in I was in middle school. I had my
middle
iPod
school.
Touch. It's good old days. You got the
Ooh, that's the
what
layout I
Jetpack
remember.
Joyride. Remember that jetpack joyride?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, like he showed me his iPod and he's like, "Hey man, look at this. It's jailbroken. Look what I could do, man. I could change all these things." And you remember wallpapers where there would be like shelves for your apps and stuff? That was the phase right there, dude.
Weird themes for the.
Heck yeah. Well, I was like, "Hey man, you think you can jailbreak mine? Yours looks really cool." And then he's like, "Whoa. My big bro did this for me. I don't know how." But he's like, "But I'll ask him." So I gave him my iPod. He comes back and he's like, "Hey man, it broke."
What?
And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, it just wouldn't turn on after he installed the jailbreak."
What?
And I was like,
"Did he give it back to you?"
I mean, he gave me my iPod back. And he's like, "It just won't turn on." And I was like, "Fuck."
What?
So yeah, it's I never used my AirPod again after that. Or not my AirPod, my iPod.
Oh, I had a friend that did it for me.
Oh, but
I had two different friends that knew how to do it. And one of my friends did it for me, and then the other friend did it for my younger brother. And it was pretty cool. You know, this is the layout. It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
You can just have. You see, these are sources, this is where you get the other stuff for free. Pineapple Repo. I remember that.
You know, when we're adults, dude, they're gonna have like 2010, like, oh, you're an OG if you remember this from 2010, like 2010.
I mean, it's already the
recaps.
same thing with the old YouTube icon for the iPod, the little TV.
Oh, the TV, yeah. Honestly, I was like, fuck, I was like, man, I could watch TV from this, and that was YouTube.
Yeah,
it got me every time. I was like, man, I got a TV on my iPod.
Oh, the old
scrollers,
screen.
yeah. It was great. It was great those days.
A new foldable Galaxy.
Already released. Oh, the Galaxy Fold, or do you mean like the single one that like folds like a clam?
The Fold.
Dual fold?
Yeah, the two phones.
Okay.
If you close it, you can use it as one phone.
Yeah. I mean, they tried again. And
they tried again, right? Yeah.
It went better the second time.
They sent it out the first time, and people broke their phones
immediately
because they were trying to take off the film, and it's not a film. It's a
screen.
It's a screen. Since it's foldable, it's more like plastic.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, dude, that Jesus is King album.
Good. There's a couple good songs. You know?
Yeah, there's a couple good songs. Like I'd say at least half the album is good. It's all right to listen to. There's like 3 that are like I'd play more than once.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got dude, Teslas.
Like
this Tesla. So I don't know if you've seen a video clip, but this guy was testing out the Summon app on the Tesla, and it was in an empty parking lot, and he was summoning it to his location, and it ran a stop sign, but the stop sign was in the parking lot where nobody was around, so he didn't think much of it. But there was a police around and stopped the Tesla
without a person in it.
So you can see here.
Wait, so who gets the ticket?
Exactly. So he goes and he's confused. He's like, man, there's nobody in the car. No one was driving it. And he tells the guy, like, I don't know who to write the ticket to because nobody was driving it. Does he write the ticket to the man or to Tesla?
Is that the police officers that jumped in the car?
No. That was the owner that jumped in the car. But the police officer, he just checked if it was registered. The car was registered. If it had insurance or something. I don't know. They always ask for your name. Hey, do you have license or insurance? They always ask for those kind of things. But yeah, you know, who does the ticket go to? Well, he ended up. I'll tell you what happens. He ended up not giving him a ticket and told him he just wanted to make sure his car had insurance, but he didn't get a ticket because he didn't know what to do. Nobody was driving the car.
Yeah, who would you give a ticket to? Because you don't get a ticket to
Elon, dude.
The car. Yeah, honestly, at this point,
write it to Elon.
Send it straight to Tesla.
Mr. Elon, you got to know. It's a ticket. It's a ticket from Wisconsin. Yeah. But I mean, if I've also seen videos.
Have you seen the people that get scared?
No, I haven't seen.
There's this video of like a guy that summons it to the front of the store.
Yeah.
And it pulls out of the parking spot and is driving.
Yeah.
And this other guy that was putting his groceries away, he looks at it and he's like, oh, he thought like they just didn't put the parking brake or something.
Yeah.
And it just started rolling away. So he got scared and he was trying to hold it back. And the guy's like, no, I'm summoning it. Supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But apparently that happens a lot.
I mean, it's common, if
who
you don't know
a self-driving
and you
car?
see a car rolling away, I mean, you don't want it to kill anyone. So I see where he's coming from.
Like Tesla's had enough of that.
Yeah. I hope they improve upon it. I think they will. I think they're capable
just
of.
Needs more information, more data, more.
Yeah. Or maybe like a warning, not trying to kill someone.
Move out of the way.
Yeah. Or I've seen people they key Teslas, and every time I see a video of somebody keying a Tesla, it's like, if you I understand if you don't know it's a Tesla, you don't know it has 12 cameras monitoring the car.
The other day I was walking by a Tesla and I noticed that it's the screen lit up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was their security system.
Yeah, it's
just walking by it triggers it.
Yeah, it's like I mean, you can kind of see the cameras, honestly.
Yeah, no, you know where they're at.
You know where they're at. Like, why would you key a car that has cameras? Like, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get.
Yeah, apparently it records a good amount with right when you get close. It's recording.
Yeah, and if something does happen, well, I mean, you're kind of screwed, man. Don't key Teslas.
It's not a good idea. Don't key any cars, honestly.
Like, if you see a camera, like, let's say, imagine this: you're in a store, and then a camera is just pointed right at you. Are you gonna shoplift? Or are you gonna? I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not saying anybody else should.
We don't condone it, but just don't do it in front of a camera.
But that's my analogy.
It's even worse if you do it in front of a camera.
I mean, would you do it in front of a security guard, basically? Like, hey, I'm just gonna shoplift some cookies off of this clearance rack real quick.
Sounds like you've done this before.
I mean, not wondering. I mean, all right. You know what?
Let's move on.
Let's move on here. And let's see, what else can we do? Pixel. Laptops coming out. Cars. Oh, dude, the cars. Back to Tesla, right? Was it the Typhoon? The Porsche? The Porsche electric car?
Yeah, the new one. That's going to have the charging pad, right? Where you drive on top of it and you park on it.
That's a thing?
I think that's what they have.
What?
Yeah.
I search up Tesla Tycoon. No, it's a Porsche Tycoon. I got a bunch of Roblox coming out. Roblox. You ever play Roblox?
Never played Roblox.
Oh, dude, I played it once. It's pretty fun to play as a joke, but if you're serious about it, it's kind of toxic. A lot of
little kids.
A lot of little kids. I mean, I still use oof. Like, that's my language now. I use oof. That oofer song. What am I looking for? Porsche Taycan. Well, apparently this thing beat a Tesla P100D Model S in a drag race.
You see, but that's the Model S. Put it against the new Roadster.
Oh yeah, just wait until the Roadster comes out. I know a bunch of you are like, yeah, Porsche's better. Just you wait. And Elon actually tweeted out after he saw the results. He said, "You know what? We have an update coming out for the Model S. It's going to increase it by 50 horsepower."
Yeah, 5%.
5% just by a software update. You know what? I'm not going to let these people. That came out today.
That came out today. I saw Casey Neistat tweeted about it. He's like, "That's cool. As I was sleeping, my car downloaded an update to make it faster."
Yes.
Like, what?
Let's see. That's something that I'd say I'd like. Who would have thought? Who would have thought you would have gotten updates on your car and boom, upgrade.
Your phone. I mean, your phone doesn't get any faster with updates, but
It gets slower.
Yeah.
Your car can, and I think that's what intrigues me about Tesla. They have the hardware already on the car. If they can think of something to use that existing hardware with, boom.
That's the cool thing about software.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about software.
If you future-proof it, then you can access it.
Exactly. You don't need to be buying the latest and greatest Tesla to get the latest and greatest of Tesla technology.
Look at that. That looks amazing. Not gonna lie.
The Porsche, honestly, Porsche, they specialize in fast cars, in drag races.
And cool design.
And cool design,
Look at that. It looks...
If you hop in there...
fancy.
You're in a Porsche if you hop in there. Look at that. It's like a whole digital dash.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that, though. How it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's, I'm used to older cars, so... The new Sonic trailer?
Yeah, the new Sonic trailer.
I haven't watched it, but they fixed it.
Yeah. You know what? I'll probably be watching this movie in theaters.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer for the new Scooby-Doo movie?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. I'm going to be watching that one in theaters. It's adorable.
How they met.
It's like, hey, is that a stray dog?
No.
Nope.
What's his name?
Looks at a bag of chips. Scooby?
Middle name? Since when do dogs have middle names?
Yeah, hold on, man. I don't think that's a cop right there.
You're trying to steal my new dog.
Yeah, what's his middle name, huh? What's his social? What's his social? Does it check out? Let me see some ID. Dang, Bill Gates. Bill Gates says, you know what? You'd be on the Windows Mobile today, not Android. But I screwed up.
He's right.
Would I be on a Microsoft phone instead of Android? Maybe.
I'd say they'd conquer the market.
Yeah.
I think there's enough space. There was enough space for them to hold their spot and then build them upon that. But yeah, they really messed up.
Yeah, they did.
They really wanted to focus on their own apps.
Yeah.
Smaller developers, and that's what kind of messed them up. I remember Instagram not being on the App Store.
Oh, that's some...
On their App Store.
You got to think about the user.
There's no Snapchat. There's no... I think there was... there was Facebook. That was one of the biggest features.
Right. Well, yeah, Facebook. I mean, it might as well be a pager at that point. Like,
yeah, might as well.
What are you going to do?
I like the texting on the... I think the last update I had, which is the, Windows Phone 8?
Yeah.
Update. I think it was at a decent spot. They could have definitely improved.
It should be.
What was that? The Discord?
Discord? Do you use Discord?
With AMOLED?
See, the Discord app on Android now offers a hidden AMOLED dark feature.
Use that. What is
so
this? AMOLED? If I'm not wrong. So hidden AMOLED dark theme. So AMOLED screens, whenever the screen has a black pixel in it, let's say like a black color,
is it actually off?
It turns it off.
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, I think that's what it does.
I know. I mean, OLED does the same thing.
Yeah, the OLED, QLED,
AMOLED, QLED. Yeah.
Almost does that.
That's a dark theme. Dark theme's cool.
I have a Samsung phone, one of the best displays.
Yeah.
And this could really help with... I think all apps should have a dark theme.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have an AMOLED screen, then they should have... Like, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter's dark theme isn't... On iPhone, like, let's say your Instagram,
mm-hmm.
You know how it's black?
Yeah, it's black.
Is your Twitter black too? Or does it just have the dark blue and the white theme?
I think it's black too. And I mean, if you're a big social media company, you got to switch. I know it's black. Or bluish.
Yeah.
No, it's not black.
So it's not
I guess
AMOLED,
it's blue. It's dark blue.
But on the computer, you can switch it to a black theme.
That's pretty cool. Save you some battery life there. What's going on? What's going on in the world today, Pablo? I don't know.
A lot.
Lots going on. NASA
Oxygen's
talking about
behaving strangely on Mars, dude. This oxygen's like...
Oxygen.
What?
What?
How does that work?
I thought oxygen was the same. You know, you got the O2.
What is it doing?
What is oxygen doing? You know, maybe it's going to that O3. Maybe it's bouncing isotopes. I don't know how those things work. I'm not a scientist.
It's just the different. Oh.
So
it's just the way it's
interacting.
Percentages or something.
Look, I'll read it to you. Maybe somebody.
It's just talking about the actual atmosphere.
Oh, how the atmosphere? Oh,
that's just the percentages of the different.
Mm.
I don't know. It just apparently it's acting weird.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Well, third. You heard it here. You wouldn't have heard it anywhere else.
Did you see about the tweet from space?
The tweet from space? No.
Elon Musk. He's like, "Oh, I'm tweeting this from space," but it was like he sent a satellite up.
Yeah.
And that's what pinged, I think, Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So technically, he was tweeting from space.
Mhm.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, dude. I mean,
if he can make it bigger or something, that'd be amazing.
I mean, if I can get a Wi-Fi ping from space, like, I don't know why my Wi-Fi router ain't covering my whole house at this point.
I mean, you want to invest whatever you invested on that satellite.
I'm gonna put down $3,000 on my router.
I should cover your house.
Take it back. I don't need the Spectrum. I don't need I don't need this router. And you shouldn't, really. If you have a Spectrum router, you shouldn't rent it from them.
No, yeah, it's not.
Or any cable router.
How much do they charge you?
At $12 a month. Yeah, $12 a month just to rent out their equipment. But
Oh, yeah, I'm not used to these. Oh, it's cheaper. I don't know about the Bay exactly, but I remember we used to rent a router out for like $5 a month from Comcast.
Damn, look at this. Okay, these space things are getting out of hand now. ISS astronauts may be enjoying freshly baked cookies.
They're gonna bake their cookies. That's crazy.
An oven in space now?
An
oven in space. You know, maybe they're just getting baked in space. You know, maybe that's what they mean.
Yeah. Oh shoot! What?
Oh, they actually have an oven?
Is that an oven? It's something.
Hold on, let me read. It says the 0G oven built by Nano. It's an oven.
It's an oven.
Confirmed. You've heard it here third. It's an oven. A space company that helps develop experiments for the ISS was among the 8,200 pounds of science investigations and cargo on board a resupply.
For the resupply. So they sent it over.
Look at that microgravity environment. It's an actual oven, dude. It's a complex looking oven, but
you can make cookies.
But you can make freshly baked cookies.
Look at that. It looks delicious.
That looks fresh. You know what? It's like, it's sealed in plastic. How much fresher can you get? You know, you're sealing away the freshness for later.
Space.
And you're in space.
You can't complain.
If you're eating a cookie in space, you don't have to tell me twice.
You'd go to space just to eat a cookie?
I'd go to space to do far less. Dude, I think I'm in the space category. I think there's way too many space things going on. Superconducting wind turbine chalks up first tech success. Wind turbines are only a couple grand.
Or you can get one on Wish.
You can go, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen the thumbnail video where that happens.
Yeah, this YouTuber.
You want a windmill? Come on over to Wish. We got some windmills.
We can sell you. I think it's like $1,000.
Yeah. You want to generate some electricity?
Let me get a windmill from China.
Yeah.
That'll work. Shipping, Who's worried about shipping?
I don't need none of that. I don't need that shipping. Shipping's a couple hundred, right? If you're going to be shipping an entire
that's big and
turbine,
heavy.
you're coughing up a few hundred for that.
There's a Ebola vaccine.
Finally, the world finally has an approved vaccine against Ebola. Now, it's not. They didn't say cure. All right, don't get that confused.
You only need the vaccine.
It's a vaccine
at this point.
Yeah. It looks like they're
years,
containing
a couple years late, but
they did. Didn't they say like it evolved?
Yeah.
Each time, so they couldn't really get that strain down.
Yeah, and that's the bad thing about it.
But I'm just talking over here. I'm not.
You're not.
I don't have a degree
at all.
I don't have
this.
What is it? MMD, DDS, PhD, What do doctors get for?
The MD.
I don't have an MD over here.
Is
all right,
MD?
don't be going to your doctor and say, hey, this guy on YouTube, he told me. No, I don't. I'm just talking over here.
I think it's MD.
MD.
I think.
All right.
FDA issues voluntary recall on Medman supplements sold by Boost.
A lot of scammers out there. The other day, I don't know if you've seen on Instagram, I got an ad. It's like, hey, be this ambassador, and we'll send you a free watch. I was like, you know what? I got time today. Let me fill this form out, and it's really just your name and email.
Yeah.
And I got an email later that day saying, hey, you got approved, and it was exclusive. Here's your code. Check out our website. And I go on their website, and they talk about like careers with us and stuff, trying to seem like a real, like a real website. But the thing is, like, I go over and I check out careers, and they have work life, and they say, hey, we offer competitive benefits and stuff.
That looks like
if you work
Apple
for
Watch.
us. Yeah, and it looks like an Apple Watch, And so there's no apply button. There's no way I can say
there's literally no apply button.
There's no apply button. Like it tells you what you're gonna do at work.
How do you do? Wait, what?
How everybody does the culture at work. Why Oryx watch? But there's all you can do is buy.
Horrible HCI.
But I figured this is a scam, like straight out of scam. This watch I found it on Alibaba, $5.
Oh.
And it's $200 on their website. It's massive profit right there.
That's
massive profit. And they're on the third version. They're on
Apparently.
the third watch, right? But where are the others? I want to buy the first one.
Yeah, why don't they have their first? Why don't they talk about their first?
They don't, because they don't know. They don't know. Is Idaho where they make potatoes?
Yeah, that's the
that
famous potato place.
Do you think what other states pride themselves in what they're good at? I don't know much at all, really.
Depends. What do you mean by what they're good at?
Like
agriculture type.
If you were to go to Idaho,
they'd be like potatoes.
They have a potato fair. They have
a
parade.
I think California's too big.
Exactly. We don't get to experience.
But then there's a big culture. There's the small town thing. So like Gilroy, the garlic festival.
Oh, that's right, the garlic festival. Yeah.
Where the shooting was this year, but usually it's pretty nice apparently, except the tragic incident. But they pride themselves on the garlic.
And garlic's good.
And they also... what else is there?
I don't know. Rhode Island has like fish and chips that they're proud of or something. The point is, imagine
like New England.
Imagine going to county fairs and everybody knows the county fair. Everybody there. It's a smaller state, but everybody has that
and you want
culture.
That specific item or something.
Like the pig calling contest. You ever seen videos of pig calling contests? Yeah, it's like state fairs.
No, California's just too big, honestly.
California's too big. You need to... I'm not complaining, though.
Yeah.
So, look here. Trump said... I didn't want to get political here, but, this is something that I think is worthy to say. Trump is going to meet with the vaping industry as he wants to get tighter regulation on vaping. I think I know what everybody's thinking here. What about cigarettes? Why isn't he meeting with the CEO of cigarettes? Because
they have more money. But
do they?
I'd say, the whole vaping industry is getting a huge hit off of the fake, or let's say oils that are made illegal, with not necessarily cartridges. Just that. There's also some companies that sell oil for your
Yeah.
vape don't use the right fillers, or they shouldn't be using fillers at all technically, but they also don't use the right chemicals, let's say, and that's what's causing a lot of these health like hazards. A lot of people's lungs are getting like liquid in them and stuff like that, and that's not good.
On the other day, I did see a 15-year-old, right, like 2 weeks after he tried vaping, boom, like one of his lungs was really bad. He's like, he can't breathe basically. He's on a machine.
But yeah, one of the big hits were the illegal carts.
Yeah.
But those are THC carts, not necessarily vaping companies that are into that, like Juul and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they just also get a bad rap because they don't say it's THC carts. They don't necessarily say it is. I remember this summer on Spanish news stations, they were like, vaping, e-cigarettes are bad because they're causing these things, and they would show pictures of carts, of THC carts, and they're not talking about the same thing there.
Look at that. If you look in your fridge right now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some milk. Now, what kind of milk? I don't know. Depends where you live. You know, if you live out there in the Dollar General areas, maybe you have some Dollar General brand milk. Maybe you have some what is it? Alta Denta.
It's spicy milk.
California milk. But dairy. One of the big U.S. milk producers is gonna go bankrupt, and that's pretty. It's pretty shocking.
Dairy
honestly. Like.
That's crazy.
You think? I guess you can say got milk. Am I right? Oh man.
Oh, they're all the same company.
Oh, they're all the same company.
So like the Trumu maybe.
Trumu? Well, there you go. No more Trumu for you. Better stack up on your
I used to have Trumu in middle school, in high school.
Oh, did you go like a?
They would give us little cartons of milk.
The Andy Trumu.
Yeah, we were like, oh shoot, this is fancy milk.
That's not fancy. This is that milk you want to save for 6th period.
In your pocket.
Yeah, this is next month. This is a next day cereal milk. Right there, you know, you see your siblings pull out the regular milk.
You pull out your little carton of milk.
And you pull out your little carton of Trumu. I mean, you're gonna fight for it. I'd fight for that Trumu milk. But then people got soy milk and
almond milk.
Almond milk.
Almond milk's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you gotta get that vanilla with a little hint of honey from, I forgot what company it is, but it tastes like horchata, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give it a second shot.
It costs a bit more than normal milk, but let's say you're lactose intolerant or lactose sensitive.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not as bad. With cereal and stuff, it's also not horrible.
What about like with oatmeal?
I haven't tried it with oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that can't be that bad.
It can.
You use water on oatmeal sometimes. So, some people do. So,
You know what I don't like? When people use water for hot cocoa. That should be illegal. I do not want to taste water in my hot cocoa. I went there for the chocolate, not for some watered down.
Be like hot cocoa or
abuelita.
You know? That Swiss, what is it? Swiss Miss?
Swiss Miss?
Or whatever? Yeah.
Swiss Miss with marshmallows?
Yeah, the little marshmallows.
That was the way to go, the marshmallows.
That's good. It's a good, like, fast go-to.
Yeah. I would always make it with milk. I made a mistake once making it with water.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And
I had...
horrible.
I don't remember what brand it was. I have a Keurig at home.
Oh, the Keurig ones are.
And there was this one brand. I don't know. It's some off-brand. No, I had that. Oh, I had the Swiss Miss one too, but I also had the off-brand ones too. That. Oh no, it's not good with milk. Heck
no, I would not expect it to.
If you do, you still have to add like a creamer or something. Or a half and half, a little bit of half and half, and it makes it much better.
I might as well drink the half and half whole.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Death Stranding. It's the hot new video game for PS4.
I heard it's good.
I heard it's good too. I don't know anything about it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have a PS4.
I mean, if you're here for Death Stranding, you go ahead and go somewhere else.
Yeah, we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this.
I don't have a PS4, so.
Oh. It's pretty. I mean, as a PS4 player, right? It's pretty cool that it's exclusive because you get that exclusive feeling.
But it's just exclusive for like a year.
You get to flaunt for like a year.
It's coming out on PC later.
Yeah. Fortnite, dude. Fortnite's so
new
big.
Fortnite.
The new Fortnite. Can you believe that? Like, hey, we're not getting these revenue sales as high as before. You know what?
Let's remake it.
Let's make Fortnite 2.
Part 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm still waiting for Minecraft too. You know?
Did you hear about that FaZe Jarvis?
Nope.
How he got banned on Fortnite because he was cheating. He was using like aim hacks or something, but not competitively. He had it on the playground or whatever, the creative things.
Yeah.
And he made a video saying, I have aim hacks or whatever, and he would just play with his friends and showing how unfair it is, basically.
Yeah.
And Epic Games saw that and was like, yo, you're getting banned for life.
I mean, I see their point. You know, if they see somebody that has that power,
yeah, but
you want to take some safety precautions.
But there's also the fact that when the World Cup was going on, there was 2 guys that cheated at the actual World Cup.
Oh.
And they got a 2-week ban.
Okay. See. Yeah. Yeah. Well, whoever's working at Epic, you gotta sort that.
These things fair.
You gotta see consistency with all the punishments.
Because I'd say he has to get banned for some time.
Yeah.
I don't think the lifetime ban was worth it.
Exactly. You know, if let's say you and your siblings, right? You and your siblings, you I don't know, what do moms get mad at these? You're on your PlayStation for too long. You're playing video games for too long. And your mom says if you don't get off, you're you see, I would say grounded, but I'm not in that culture.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it away.
I'm gonna take away.
Yeah, just say that.
You can't play. You can't play. That. You can't play PS4, or you can't game for the next 2 weeks. But then here comes your twin brother. You know, keep things even. Same thing. Does the same thing. You know what? I'll give you a warning. I'd be pretty mad. It's not fair. You know, Epic Games, you gotta be consistent in your punishments. In real life, though, like, hey, you want to steal this? You get a life sentence. Your buddy did it too. All right, you know what? Just because you have a little lighter hue, I'll give you a little 2 months. Is 2 months okay, sir?
That's or the whole. Oh, you're selling weed? You're selling any illegal contraband?
Oh,
you got a long time. You should have waited.
Get out of here! Yeah,
you should have waited 2 months. Once it legalized, you would be facing nothing. A ticket at most.
You ever tried the Whopper? The Impossible Whopper?
I have not.
Have you tried any Impossible burgers?
I've tried, I think, Beyond Meat.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily impossible, but same concept.
Yeah, different brand.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Tastes like meat.
Yeah, right.
It's really close.
I was surprised too. Like, if you ever have a chance to try an Impossible burger,
try it.
You'll be really. It's really good. It's really good. It's all plant based, but like, it tastes just like regular meat.
Yes, it does.
And it's a lot healthier for you too. If I'm being honest here, like, I would opt out if I go to a restaurant and I see that the Impossible is available. I'd take it. Don't mind me. I'll skip the triple bacon. I'll go for that Impossible burger. And every time I get it, it's not a disappointment. It's good. It's a good tasting burger. And Burger King has now invested in 3 new burgers, including the Impossible Meats brand.
They took out the Whopper.
Ah, they took out
I
the Whopper.
believe so.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So the Impossible, there you go. Look at that. You missed out on the Impossible Whopper.
But you can get the Impossible Whopper Junior.
But you can get the Junior. You know, just
smaller.
You want to try it out, get the Junior. You don't need to
Or
commit
they
to
have
the
the normal
big
Impossible Burger and the Impossible Cheeseburger. Which...
Impossible Cheeseburger, huh?
What type of cheese do you use? Is this still
It's
a vegan option? Or is it just supposed to be a healthier option?
You're right. I think that's why they added the Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
And you got the Impossible Cheeseburger option.
Because if you go to vegan places, they also have like cheeseburgers and stuff using their own version of cheese.
Yeah.
Which I've heard it's not that bad. It's weird texture and stuff. They make it out of like nuts and stuff.
Mm.
But I heard it's not that bad. My brother worked at a vegan shop, cafe thing.
Yeah.
Vegan food isn't bad.
Not too bad. I mean, I can't say. I haven't tried it, you know.
I've tried a couple other things. I've tried like desserts. Desserts are... You'd be surprised how much they can change because they're vegan.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't taste bad. Donuts, you need egg.
Yeah.
Milk, maybe. I don't know. I don't think you need milk. But egg, they don't have it. Different texture. Tastes pretty much the same.
Oh, T-Mobile. Now, let me just say, T-Mobile, I think, is doing great things. T-Mobile has invested billions of dollars. Already, we have 600 hertz towers, which are free to use by anybody at this point. And they've invested a couple billion on giving local fire departments free telephone lines. And it's going to save them billions to invest in better trucks, better things for firefighters. Because, you know, here in California, we need them firefighters. We need
a lot.
We need a lot of them. And so I thought that was really cool. But one thing that really stuck out was how they invested in, I guess, more coverage. More, if you can't afford, I guess, internet, 4G signal or something like that, they'll give it to you for free, basically. And so they're trying to fill in the gap of students that don't have internet at home.
Yeah.
They can't afford it, you know. Why should they be left behind just because of their zip code? You know, and something that T-Mobile said is your zip code shouldn't determine the outcome where you end up. So they're trying to wage that gap. And so they have free plans for people that can't afford it. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, a lot of companies have done like the reduced price ones, like $5 a month, $15 a month.
They actually have a plan. T-Mobile's like lowest plan is $15 a month. It's unlimited talk text with 2 gigs of data. Shoot. So if you don't really use data, and all you do is,
if you need a phone
and all you need for it is like talking and texting, like $15 a month ain't bad. I remember the prepaid ones. I'd get $20 a month, but they'd be like 5 cents to receive, 5 cents to send or something. Remember those days?
When text cost money.
Yeah, dude, when texts were costing money, and then your friend would spam you, and you'd be like, nah, dude, stop.
I remember my friend had a sidekick, and he had an app to spam people with text. But that was after I got like unlimited text.
Oh, okay, luckily. Good.
But he spammed me with text once. Damn, you could really charge people a lot.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
I remember when unlimited talk and text came out. I was like, dang. Do you remember an app on your iPod or iPhone? I think it's called like Talk Free or Free Talk.
Yeah, well, Text Now or Talk Free and all those things. Yeah,
those apps, man. Everybody had that. You didn't want to pay for it. It was free online.
Yeah.
But now look at us. Unlimited everything.
Unlimited data. Although there's like caps and stuff, but
yeah, data caps.
Like it's not cap. It doesn't stop you, but it'll slow you down. It'll throttle it.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad because or else you could just abuse it.
Yeah, I mean unless you have like I know in like AT&T, you have family plans where you share.
It all shares it.
Y'all share it, and once you reach 20 gigs, it'll throttle it.
Yeah.
And it's shared.
Verizon does it separately, I believe.
Yeah, T-Mobile also does it separately.
So I think I get like 30 gigs before it throttles.
30 gigs, damn, I get 20.
Yeah.
I have T-Mobile and I get 20 gigs.
I think Verizon does 30. Around that, everyone gets a notification. And then, yeah, whenever you're close, it tells you, like, yo, yeah, you're going to have slower. This number's going to have slower. And so everyone knows when you've been using. Lately, I haven't even been using that much data. I used to go, like, I used to not connect to Wi-Fi at the front here. I'd go 30 gigabytes a month, reach it. Now I connect to it. Because the signal here is pretty bad. So I connect to the Wi-Fi and I've just been using like 6 gigabytes of data.
Nice. Wi-Fi is awesome, man.
Yeah, no, not here. That cap. That cap is horrible.
Yeah, if anybody has Cox internet, it's COX, by the way. Yeah, they have data caps. That's something.
If you have another option, just go with the other option.
Hey, go data caps. Like, hey, you can only use this much internet. And it's like, well, I guess I can't download my games. Like,
you can't stream at all.
No.
Like gaming and stuff, because you'd be uploading and downloading stuff. Say goodbye to your.
Heck yeah. I think that would do it for this one.
What's our outro again?
What's our outro?
It's been a while.
Our outro isn't like we're sponsored by someone.
That was the intro.
That was the intro.
Brought to you by. And then we
Brought
say
to you
random.
by.
This episode is brought to you by Bryant.
Brian. What was that? What was that thing you said?
Which one?
That Gatorade drink I wanted. The
Jaunt.
This is brought to you by Jaunt. Look for us in stores. All right.